Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have fixed our problems, and we've actually fixed other things. Wait, there's a little black on the sides. Didn't do fit
Ground
to
hello, November
screen.
87 Lima Alpha, crossing 4 left and taxi
Tad
to
bit of
position.
edge on it. Anyway, so this whole
November 87 Lima
time,
Alpha, Boston ground, welcome to
Streamlabs
Boston, good afternoon. Take a right
switched
on
my
Bravo,
settings. I don't know
taxi
somehow.
Bravo signature. Roger, taxi Bravo to signature. How are you doing, Johnson? Good deal there, Mechia. Thanks for flying today. Thank you.
So yeah, changed my settings. I was wondering why there was black on the sides of my streams, like two black strips. This whole time, I didn't even like I swore I went to the settings to check it, but I guess I didn't spend too much time on it, realizing that the base setting for my stream was set to 1920 by 1200 instead of 1920 by 1080 the whole time. So that's why we had black on the sides. And I wasn't sure what the heck. And then I just, because of the issue I had just now, it helped me fix that issue because I literally couldn't get Explain to show up on my screen right now. I don't know what happened recently. I don't know if it's because I'm using a big TV instead of a small 27-inch monitor. But anyway, Explain wasn't working with game capture anymore. So I did window capture, and Explain now shows up again, as you could see. And while doing that, I was like, let me look at the resolution settings. And then I realized, yeah, my resolution settings were just bunked. So, all right, so it looks good now. I'm looking at YouTube and I'm looking at Twitch, and no more black on the sides. I see a little black strip, but I did do fit to screen, so maybe I could stretch it out a little bit more to get rid of that little black line. But it's not a big deal. It's better than before, I can tell you that. Um, so let's get started here. I want to get this thing up in the air. I went out last night. I drank quite a bit, and I felt like it's weird. Like I don't puke and stuff like that anymore, but I felt like it today. I took way too long to eat, and then I finally ate, and then I just felt like the puking feeling like way, you know, after drinking last night. So that's going away now. And drinking all this water, and I was gonna fly like an hour ago earlier, but I was just feeling like crap, guys. I'd have been like this on the computer, and my stomach would have been hurting, and I've been like, ugh. So I'm here now, and let me up my load here to 30%, so we get some more stuff showing. Now, so you guys know, I did quite a bit of changes since the last stream actually. Um, I've upped. Okay, you already know I'm always fighting with frames, but I upped my world objects to maximum, right? Obviously, okay, I usually have it on medium, and um, my computer really can't handle it, so I usually have it on medium. But I did this test before, and then I just let it go. So what I did is I put it on maximum, so I could get more trees and stuff. And then I turned down the load so the buildings, so it takes away the load program I use. It's a simple script, and I could just press minus or plus. You see the number up here. So I just press minus and plus, and you see the buildings going away. That helps save frames. Getting rid of the buildings more helps save frames than the trees, for instance. So I did so many tests and using the 757 at Boston where my frames are not that great, and I found out that this is just the best settings you can get. You should try it if you have explain. Is just put if you already could have your settings on medium now, your world objects. If you can't even handle medium world objects, okay, maybe this is not a solution for you. But if you're on medium and you really want to get a more realistic look to your sim, um, I think you should try putting it on max and then getting the load script. It's I gotta get the name of it for you guys, but it's like load. It's just simple, like on the org load script, and all it is a script, and it allows you to minus and add load with toggle. So okay, so with the medium setting, see all these trees going way out. It looks so much better with all the trees going that far out, and it looks much more realer. If I put my settings on medium, there's no the trees are almost absent. The land, all you see is orthos, and it looks so fake, and I hated it. So with medium settings, I have it all the way up, turn it all the way to -1 load, as you can see, -1 load, and it still looks good. Now, obviously, it's a little hazy and weather in Boston. If I cleared it up, you would see even more. But I'm on real world weather right now. So anyway, so if I add load, and I found out that my sim could handle at least 30% load, and at 30% on maximum, I get quite a bit of buildings on 30%. See, the more buildings show up in the sea. So if I minus it, look at these go away. Some stuff go away here. All right, so let's put it back up, 30%. And 30, 45, depending. But I'm struggling in Boston scenery. This is a converted scenery, and the converted sceneries don't have the best frames. I get better frames than probably LAX, which is a very frame heavy airport, but it's not converted. It's for xplane. So, and then when you zoom in, obviously you can see more stuff. That's a good thing about these load is when you get at zoom in, you can see. Look at that. I wish that's how. I wish I could fly with it looking like this from a distance all the time, but my sim can't handle it. So you can see it's already losing frames. So, but at least it's there. It's there if you zoom in. Now, if you put it back on medium settings, that's not gonna be there. So you put it back to 30%. Let's leave it on there. I want to save my computer frames here. It looks so real. This is not Orbix or anything. This is a sim. This is just a sim. Everybody say, oh, Orbix and all that stuff. Yeah, that stuff is great, but the sim really looks good by itself. I guess depending on the city, but look all these buildings and stuff. When you have orthos and it lays out all these buildings here, the overlays, the roads, um, that's a lot of data on its own without Orbix and paying for that price tag for every different region. So that looks really good for default, I must say, and well, orthos and overlays data. But it's free. All right, so let's get started. We already got our pre-flight
Attention all pilots, status information
clearance.
Charlie is current, altimeter 2998.
All right, 2908. All right, so we got a pre-departure clearance. We're gonna be part on 121.9, frequency 134.7 is our departure. They cleared us for our route. They're gonna switch us from 340 flight level to 220. Squawk code beacon is at 1313. So they're cleaning up the aircraft right now and loading the drinks. Let me see if my frame is dropped again. Kind of dropped. Oh, because I turned up. Let me turn it down. While I'm on the ground here by the buildings, I'm gonna keep my load down because it just these buildings killed my frame. Let's see if I get back to where I was. Yeah, kind of. Okay, so yeah. So let's walk to the aircraft here quickly. Everything is looking good. Aircraft is empty, no passengers right now. We're gonna start boarding here in a few. Um, Door is open already and ready. So let's get rid of these ground trucks here. All right, and then what we're gonna do is start setting up the aircraft here, turning on everything. The ground power is already here. We're gonna start turning on everything, make sure everything is good, the aircraft is secure, and then start loading the passengers and the bags here shortly. But let's get some flight in. I want to do maybe this flight and perhaps another. I haven't flown in a while. I love to fly. I just haven't been able to. Been very busy. But I'm here, and I'm here on my 42-inch screen now. You could see that my camera is now way up there because I'm trying to get over the screen. It's too big. hmm Now another thing is to put it on top of the screen, but at the angle, I don't know if I'll get the the yoke and stuff if I put it on top of the screen. Haven't tried it out. Maybe another time. So let's just get this thing rolling. Um, okay, so I haven't flown 75 in a while either. So let's try to see if we can set this thing up in, well, with board and everything, no longer than 20 minutes. But we should be out before then. If I hear that timer go off, we know we're taking too long, all right? Okay, so here we go. Ground power is connected. I'm going to turn on the battery. Okay, utilize external power.
Boston ground, Boston area
And then
check.
we'll turn on our utility bus ties.
Boston Center,
Okay, screens are coming up.
last caller, say again.
And let's turn on, I'll leave all those off for now. Okay, what else we got here? No smoking sign. We'll leave seatbelt sign off for now. Leave those off, starters, engine limiter, and emergency lights. Let's get our headers here. Align. Yeah, dampers off for now. And then we'll turn this here. See how long the alignment will take. And we'll show up there probably 7 minutes, 6 minutes here. second. All right, so we are running off the packs, the air conditioning outside. We'll turn on our trim and recycle it, and I'll turn this to auto. All right, so aircraft is aligning. We are on active sky real world weather, so it's all good. The weather looks good actually outside. Um, Not too bad. Very cloudy up top. 7 minutes till we align. All right, so um, yeah, so all this stuff here on the left we'll leave off. Fuel pumps we'll leave off. We're gonna start refueling. We definitely don't have enough fuel right now. And doors unlocked. We'll turn on our position light and logo. Um, and let's turn on our cabin lights to full brightness. Let's turn on our other lights down here. APU won't start just not yet. Clear master caution. We don't need floodlight panel lights. We'll turn up just to have a map overload, and then these three buttons down here. Okay, so that's for the most part of it. We get rid of our handle here for a second. Let's do a TCAS test. Okay. Now if you guys can you see my mouse? Oh, gotta use my laptop RGB mouse. I have a beautiful, nice mouse for my desktop, and now the right clicking is I break my mouse is so fast because I click so much. But I break the right click just sticks when I turn to look around like this. It with xplane, if you double click it, you could have it stick in that movement once you when you're moving the mouse without having to click again. And I hate that because I could go turn like this and then I click a button, want to click a button, but it's still on that view movement. So I go to click the button and the view is moving, and it drives me insane. All right, so we've set up this aircraft pretty good. We did all our settings here. The glow of the numbers, the backlighting, the glare here, the reflection, the how clear it is for the windows in this plane. Because usually you could put like a high reflection, but it just looks like it starts to get dark tinted. You can't control the tint on the back ones, which sucks. So this is how it looks. It looks a little tinted and I guess like glary. All right, so let's see here. I probably didn't update my AirX, did I? I don't know. See, out of date. It just changed. So I gotta update that next flight. Okay, so position the aircraft. All right, so are we set up and ready to start boarding? Because I just want to get the boarding started. All right, so we got here on the ground, all that stuff out there. We're gonna get rid of the waste unit. Air conditioning unit we'll keep. Fuel truck we need. GPU, all that we need. We already put in 149 souls on board, 4,000 pounds of cargo, and 19,300 pounds of um, fuel. So I think we're good, and the doors are open. Let's load the aircraft, get that running while we set up, so we can get that getting done at this time. It's already 5 minutes past. Apparently, let's hope this thing is real world time. Real time. 5 minutes till you know, it's actually been 2 minutes since we've aligned, and this thing is already 5 minutes. But then I guess we did start this timer like 3 minutes maybe before we align. So let's see. So this thing should be at the 10 by the time this is done. Now we'll know that thing is running the correct way. All right, flight director on. Come on, mousy. All right, we'll leave it at 10,000. Let's see what the ATC gave us. Initial altitude. Climb via the SID, so we're good, but we'll keep it to 10,000. Let's jump over here. Position the aircraft. Yes, 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 yes. All right, so let's turn that down. That is way too loud. All right, so K-Boss, or let's call it the ground truck so they could load that. There they are coming to load in the bags. We'll look at that in a second. K-Boss. All right, so we put in the reference airport. All right, I gotta get this mouse. I gotta find a perfect mouse for me, man. And then buy two. Well, I gotta figure out if it's good first. All right, so we enter in that. Okay, K-Boss again. We'll copy it over. And it's like this mouse doesn't have the nice firm click like this. This one has I like that. I mean, it's loud, but it's firm. This one is like, it's like, it doesn't want to get clicked. It doesn't want to work. All right, KGFK, we are going to New York. Let's see how that works out for us in frames. All right, flight number. Well, let's do this. Boom, bada bing. Okay. Oh, what did I click? Sorry. Sorry. All right. All right. Activate that. Let's do performance. Um, and we do have the, yep. Okay. So 220 cost index. You know me, but let's do the 50. Actually, let's do the 70. I don't have no time to waste. All right. ZFW. Let's pull our iPad out here and let's resize it. Forget to resize it. Yeah, there we go. Where you could see at least. But it's much better that on this 42-inch screen you could really see. Let's see here. Okay, so where am I going? All right, so we're gonna go to
Boston ground, Shamrock
that.
134 heavy rated
ZFW
mix.
is 166.9. Let me
Shamrock
round up.
134 heavy, Boston ground,
3 on the fuel
3x3.
reserves. Okay. Let's see where ISA
Boston
is.
ground, Shamrock 134
Where's our route?
heavy roger. We're looking
OFP.
for pushback into Alpha. We'll spark a 1333. We have Charlie on board.
Where is that ISA? 12 CG is
Shamrock
30.
134, I don't see
Trim
you squawking.
3.1.
Verify transponder mode, Charlie.
Make sure this is working too. Probably can't change it right now, so let's remember the trim when we have hydraulics. All right, so
Boston ground, Southwest 124 with
flaps
you. Holding
5.
short, runway 15 right at November.
Okay, on. All right, so we got our reference speeds
Southwest
here.
124 Boston ground, good afternoon. Cross 15 right
Our
at
bags should be going
November.
in. Bags look like they're
Taxi
already in.
Terminal
That was
Alpha
fast.
via
These
Bravo.
guys don't mess around.
Kilo to the ramp.
Let's get rid of those baggage
Runway
trucks.
15 right at November. Taxi to Terminal Alpha via
Damn, you
Bravo.
guys are in
Kilo to
synced.
the ramp.
Holy crap. All right, passengers seem to have been
Shamrock
fully
134
boarded.
heavy
2
Boston
minutes
ground.
until
I see it now.
see what
Push
this is
back
on.
onto
Almost
Alpha
on 10.
approved.
So yeah, looks like the timer works out pretty good.
Contact me when
All
ready
right,
for
so we should
taxi.
have passengers in the back. There we go.
Alright,
Hey,
push
hello
back
everyone.
approved onto Alpha and we'll
Let's go ahead and
contact
start our American
when ready to
Airlines
taxi Shamrock
flight.
134 heavy.
ACARS. Oh, the voice doesn't work on this program. I need to re-download it or something. So let's click start. I wish I had the ACARS voice. I just realized it doesn't work well. Okay, so there we go. So what's next? I feel like I should go higher on this. Like, it doesn't want me to go higher. I'm seeing like that kind of. I think that's better. Than off this iPhone, we have our iPad. A little bit like that. Okay, so let's update that view. So there we go. That looks a little bad. I could see more downward. So 3.2 trim, reference speed 141. So 141 it sets already, but let's go 20 above 161. And yeah, so let's just finish putting the route here. Let's announce some stuff to the passengers while we do that. Da, 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 da. Okay,
Ladies and gentlemen,
what are we doing
the
now?
captain and crew would
All right,
like to
let's put in the
welcome you
route
on board this
here.
Boeing
Departure.
757-200 airliner.
Do
If
we
you
have the
haven't already
runway?
done
What's
so,
the winds?
please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead.
Qatar is
The
090.
flight crew will do everything
So
possible to make
9.
your flight comfortable and
The route
enjoyable.
is SOX.
xplane.org, Step to Sky, and Flight Factor
SOX
wish you a
5.
pleasant flight
Direct to
experience.
Buzzard. My chopstick. BUZRD. See, doesn't want to click sometimes. And then direct to say. Say sounds like it's a transition, but let's put it in anyway. See, I gotta click this damn thing. Alright.
Boston ground to low
Let's see
United
what doors to auto does. Let's see if it
695.
actually closes the
Clearance
door.
to push and start back onto Alpha.
I don't know what that does.
United 695, pushback approved. Contact me when ready for Alpha.
I
Expect
do
runway
not know
9.
what that does. Okay.
Hey, push on the Alpha approved, call you for taxi, United 695.
Arrival into what other wins in JFK? Flight plan, JFK. Oh, that's cool. You could just click on the airport and get there. This electronic flight bag is really good. Sim Toolkit Pro. You guys should definitely get it. It's friggin' awesome. All right, so winds are right now in JFK, 140 at 8 knots. So we're probably running on the 13s, 13 right. Um, okay, that's not execute that index. Arrival. Did I? Is it still in there? The runway? 9? Okay. Departure should be 9 is selected already, no? The heck? Okay. Interesting. I guess it wasn't 9. Wait. 9. Stop what you're doing. Okay, so 9. It sucks. I guess I have to do that again. Alright, to the boat active. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so arrival into JFK, runway 13 right. Uh,
Boston ground radio check, American 1302.
okay, maybe it's 13 left. Which one was it?
American 1302, Boston ground,
Let's
5 by 5.
assume it's 13 left, because it's ILS. Come
Boston
on.
ground, Delta
And the
1560,
arrival
we
is
have
going to
information
be.
Charlie on scan Alpha 13, request pushing start on
Let's go
kilo.
back to our page here. Parch 3.
Delta 1550,
Okay.
Boston ground, Squawk 1 Charlie for me, please.
All right, here we go.
Oh, Charlie for Delta 1550.
Alrighty. Let's see if you have say in there twice. Say is already there. We'll leave it as erase. What are you doing? Say. Say what you need
Alright,
to
Delta
say.
1550, you should
Alright,
have
let's
mode
walk through
speed
this flight
now,
plan here quickly.
request pushing start on kilo.
Delta 1550, push back on kilo approved.
Traffic.
Contact me when ready for
Center.
taxi, expect runway 9.
Okay, and let's zoom out and switch the
Pushing start
plan.
on kilo is
Step
approved.
to the
We'll
flight
expect
plan
runway 9 will
here.
contact you when ready for taxi.
Okay. All right, there we go. So we're good to go. All right, switch that back down to 10, back to map. All right, let's see. We want this. No, not that data. We need that data and that data. Okay, good to go. Let's confirm our squawk code 1313 and finally get out of here. When I haven't flown in a while, sometimes I move a little slow,
Boston
like
ground, American
molasses.
1302 heavy,
But I think we're good now.
requesting push and start onto Echo.
Ah, stop it.
American 1302 heavy,
All
Boston
right,
ground, push back on
and
to
then,
Echo approved. Contact me when
all
ready
right,
for taxi,
frequency
expect
set
runway
up,
9.
gain, tilt, radar.
Pushback approved, and we'll contact you ready to taxi, and you cut out with the runway. Join reading it, please. Sure, expect runway 9, American 1302.
All right, so we're all good there.
Runway
My
9,
frames are
American
extra low
1302
now.
heavy.
All right, so let's get up start our APU. We got our fuel in.
Boston ground, United 695 with Charlie, ready for taxi.
Okay. And let's
United
start up our
695, runway
bleed
9,
APU start.
taxi via
Get
Alpha,
prepared here as we contact the
Kilo,
tower,
hold
the
short
ground,
runway 4 left.
and then we'll disconnect our jetway
Hey,
once we
runway 9
are
Alpha Kilo,
running on
report
APU
for
power.
United 695.
Boston ground, American 1007, confirm squawk code 1313, ready for pushback here on Echo. Our APU is starting up.
American 1007, Boston ground, squawk 1313. Confirmed.
Roger, I will push back and start up Echo and contact you when ready for taxi clearance to available runway for departure. American 1007. Okay, we got a Boeing 767 right next to us, on top of one of my planes that's in my sim.
Oscar Craft calling, say again, Boston Grove.
Boston Ground, just American 1007, letting you know we're going to push back and start up and contact you when ready to taxi for available runway.
American 1007, you have an adjacent aircraft pushing back onto Echo. Pushback approved, remain clear of Echo.
APU is running. All right, remain clear of Echo. Well, Roger, we have an adjacent aircraft. We'll let them go ahead, and we'll remain clear of Echo for American 1007. Okay, I think the guy right next to us is about to push back too, so.
Boston Ground, Shamrock, 134 Heavy, ready to
Yep,
taxi.
there he goes. All right, let's let him go first. By the way, your wing was touching mine, bro.
Heavy, runway 9, taxi via Quebec, Bravo, Kilo, hold short, runway 4 left.
Runway 9 to be close back. Bravo Kilo, and we'll hold short 4 left, Shamrock 134 Heavy.
United 695, contact Boston Center 134.7.
That's the weather refreshing.
Contact Center
All right, let's run off the APU power here and get ourselves prepared for pushback here. APU gen, off the external power. And let's turn on our hydraulics electronics here. All this good stuff. And we'll turn on our engine. Okay. Y'all dampers. Alright, they got window heat here. Forgot that. Alright, seatbelt signs on. Alright, passengers should be ready. Let's go ahead and close our door. Alright, see you guys on the ground. Thank you very much. Lock the door. Okay, beacon light. Alrighty. We are ready for pushback here as soon as this guy clears Echo.
Delta 1550.
Traffic is on.
Taxi runway 09, facing west.
He's ready to taxi. Alright, run out the APU power.
Delta
Let's get rid of the external
runway
power.
9, taxi via Kilo, hold short, runway 4 left. Give way to the 730, give way to the 757, taxiing south on Bravo.
Taxi via Kilo for runway 9, Delta 1550. Did you want us looping around the terminal because we're facing west and we can't really, we have to, make the 360 around.
Yeah, he went the wrong way. Looking at the map. Okay, so.
Delta 1550, advise, what direction are you facing?
Okay, what am I doing now?
West,
Alright, so ground.
Kilo, we weren't able
Let's
to
close the main doors.
to the east. Oh my god.
Okay. And let's close that door.
Delta 1550, roger, loop around to the right then, taxi via
Alright, doors close.
Echo,
Let's get rid of the GPU.
Kilo. Hold short runway 4
Fuel
left.
truck. Chocks.
Echo Alpha Kilo, hold
me
short of
see.
4 leftward.
Alright,
Delta 1550.
there we go.
Thank you.
Delta 1550, be advised, American 1302, push back on Echo, give way to the American on Echo.
Alright, we gotta wait for this guy to push
We'll
back.
get away to the American on Echo for Delta 1550.
Boston Ground, American 1 is ready to push. We're at gate Bravo 31, pushing for runway 9.
American 1, Boston
I think he's gonna wait for us to push back.
Contact me when ready for taxi.
Grounded cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay, I'll call you when I'm ready to taxi. Thanks.
Hey, Boston Ground, American 1007 here. Just trying to figure out if 1302 is gonna taxi past us before we push back, or are they waiting for us to push back?
Shamrock 134 heavy, contact Boston Center 134.7.
134.7, Shamrock 134.
Okay, I'm not sure what they're doing.
Boston ground, American 1302 heavy, ready taxi, runway 09.
American 1302, Boston ground, you want to stick the two with me?
Roger, American 1302.
American 1302, are you going to get it in gear anytime soon?
We are ready taxi, runway 09.
Let's go, guys. Waiting on you two.
American 1302, taxi,
Okay,
runway 9,
all doors and
via
hatches are
Echo,
closed. Ready to connect.
Alpha, Kilo, hold short runway 4 left.
Echo Alpha Kilo, hold short 4 left. American 1302 heavy.
Boston ground, American 1, we're ready to taxi runway 9.
American 1, Boston ground, roger, standby. Delta 1550, continue taxi following the American.
Alright, so I'll wait for these guys to go. Call it Playrec, Dario, Victor, and Fairwind. Cold deck.
American 1302, contact Boston Center 134.7.
So
Dario.
connected and bypass pin
134.7,
inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, waiting for these guys to pass us. Fair. Cold deck, Dario. Cooldos, oh, Playrec. Victor and Playrec. Victor, Play.
American 1007. Traffic on Echo, no factor. Pushback onto Echo, approved. Contact me when ready for taxi.
Starting pushback.
Roger that. We see
And
that the
maker
taxiway is now
engine.
clear on the Echo. We're pushing back and we'll contact you when ready to taxi. We're American 1007. Yeah, that was perfect. See? Now they're out the way.
American 1.
Now I'm behind
Taxi,
all these guys,
runway
but it's
9,
kind of cool to see
taxi
all this
via
traffic
Alpha,
here at the airport.
Kilo, hold short
And
runway 4 left.
it's all, you know, they could have Xplane,
9
FSX,
via
or
Alpha,
or
Kilo,
um,
hold short
a
4
different
left.
airport
Left
scenery, but everybody's clamped on the ground. It looks real.
Delta
I love
1550,
it.
contact
Aircraft
Boston
is
Center
landing. We got
134.7.
3
Have a
lining
nice
up.
flight.
We got more over here. It's
Over to
beautiful.
Boston
All right, let's get this thing started
134.7.
up.
Sorry, over to Boston Center 134.7. Enjoy your night.
Tax off. Isolation valve. Oh, that's a
Boston ground,
timer.
good evening, Delta
Perfect.
121, information Charlie for
All
clearance.
right, let's start up our engines here. Let's make sure everything is good. Packs is off. Fuel pump.
Delta
We have center
121,
field. Nope.
Boston
All right,
ground.
let's go.
Your
2.
class becoming through the
Start ground on
TBC.
2.
Standby.
It should be on.
Delta 121.
Okay.
American
Fuel.
1, contact Boston Center 134.7.
Oh, American 1. Damn, we got 4 aircrafts lining up. It's so
Okay, over to
beautiful.
center, thanks, American 1.
All right, once we got this here to 15, we'll start it up completely, give it some rich. Let's go ahead and start flight started. I think it's 15. Let's see. What you should say.
Operation complete. Go
Fuel.
ahead and set the parking brake.
All the way up. We already switched over. All right, parking brake on.
Disconnecting tail. Stand by.
Thank you. All right, let's turn our bleeds here. And APU bleed off. All right, let's go ahead and start up our next engine here. Set this one to continue. Engine is optimal, looks like. All right, let's start the left engine. Ground on the left engine. Jump outside here a second, disconnect. Damn, we're gonna be lined up behind all those aircraft. Love it. All All right, so they're clearing the aircraft. This engine is starting up. Let's go ahead and give this thing some fuel. Here we go. Jump back outside. Take a look at that. And it starts up.
Tail is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
All right, they are getting out of here, these guys. Okay, let's go ahead and where we're at, let's wait till we get to 10. Uh, all right, here we go. Rich, let's jump back outside. Power switched over completely. Engine is spinning. Okay, and both power switched over. Let's come off the APU gen and let's shut down APU. APU bleed is off. Engines are optimal. Packs on. Set this to boat. Left engine to continue. Taxi light on. Oh, Boston ground, American 1007, ready for taxi clearance to available runway for departure. Stim the
American
cabin lights.
1007, runway 9, taxi via Echo Alpha Kilo, full short runway 4 left.
Echo Alpha Kilo to hold short of runway 4 left for American 1007. All right, let's change runway here. Four left. Okay, there we go. Let's test our hydraulics and everything here. Right rudder. Full left, full right. Here we go. All right, let's set flaps. 5 degrees. Let's set trim. Brakes test. Let's set trim 3.1. As you can see here. That's about it. Okay. Let's get out of here, guys. All right, so Kilo, we're looking at the map. We're on Echo. I guess we need to go. That's what is Alpha. Okay, he did say Alpha. Okay. All those other aircrafts are pretty much gone already. They're up in the air, and we're almost there. All right, now we're on Kilo.
American 1007, contact Boston Center 134.7. Have a nice flight.
Go to Boston Center for American 1007. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. That plane is taking off. Let's switch over to Boston Center.
So 2, climb and maintain, flight level 230.
All right.
Climb and maintain, flight level
L
230,
nav,
American 1302.
V nav on, auto throttle. A little more speed here.
Boston, American 1 is airborne through 300.
Bring it back a little bit.
American 1, radar contact, climb and maintain 4000.
All right, runway 4
14,000
left.
for American.
Sorry, that's runway 09. Okay, 4 left. Let's see here. Okay, this is 4 left. Never mind. Sorry about that.
Center, hello, climb and maintain, flight level 340.
See, we don't have our map here.
Boston Center, JetBlue 2049, holding short runway,
Let's
630
see
for
here.
takeoff.
Might be at the wrong
JetBlue 2049, fly
runway.
to Manchester 9 departure, runway 6, clear for takeoff.
I think
Follow
four
departure,
left is
runway 6,
behind of
clear for
us.
takeoff, JetBlue 2049.
Or 0 Golf Mike, welcome to Bangor, taxi via Alpha to the ramp, good day.
Oh, I guess it was cross four left. Boston Center, American 1007, hold short runway 09.
American 1007, Boston Center. Don't recall crossing you on 4 left there, but runway 9 line up and wait for traffic ahead.
Roger, line up and wait runway 09 for American 1007. Sorry about that. Okay, lights on.
American 1, clear X Blazer.
Direct where for American One?
American 1, direct Blazer. Bravo, Lima,
This guy
Zulu,
is
Zulu,
a
Romeo.
damn trip. You can already hear it from his voice.
Got the direct Blazer for American One.
Alright, throttle on idle here. Let's line up on the runway.
JetBlue 2049, passing 1000.
JetBlue 20.
Alright, hold it short. Wait for clearance for
49, radar
departure.
contact. Climb and maintain 10,000.
Climb maintain 10,000, JetBlue 2049.
Sky's looking
Delta
cool.
1550, climb and maintain, flight level 320.
Climb and take off to 320 for Delta 1550.
And we have New York Center online now.
JetBlue 2049.
So we'll have clearance going into New York.
And I'll have on course in about 30 seconds.
Alright, let's turn up our load to 30% so we can start seeing some billings on departure. Our frames are a little better away
American
from the
1,
building.
climb and maintain, flight level 300.
Alright, yeah, frames are still good. Let's see if we can go up to 45% here.
JetBlue 2049, clear at Cambridge.
Clear to Cambridge 2049.
Okay. Damn, struggling when it looks over there, I can tell you that. Right down to 30%. It's not as bad.
17,000
Alright, just wait for clearance here. LNAV, VNAV is on.
472, Boston Center, climb and maintain, flight level 360.
Let's make sure everything else is good.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, Air Canada 472.
American 1007, runway 9, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 9 for American 1007. Make sure everything is running here good. Let's see, RSV. Should be set here. Let's put it all the way up on this plane. Okay, don't want to have that issue. All right, let's go.
JetBlue 2049, climb and maintain, flight level 360.
Climb maintain level 3, whatever it is, JetBlue 2049.
Flight level 360.
Pull over 360, thank you.
Central aircraft data information Delta current at Boston altimeter 29er.
I was waiting for a call out there, but that didn't happen. This wind is pushing us. I'm not trying to turn that hard. Alright, nose light off. Turn off these lights. Oh, this wind is throwing us around, yo. See how better it looks with the world objects on high?
Good evening, officer of my housing, welcome to the
Delta 27 Mike, Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 34, sir.
I'm maintain 340,
American 1007, radar contact, and where exactly are you going right now?
Direct to Buzzard. Where the Buzzard departure that.
American 1007, roger. I'm not familiar with the Buzzard departure. That is not any departure procedure that we have here at Boston. Next time, just fly the Snox 5 departure, please. Anyways, you're clear to exfil at Buzzard now. Climb and maintain flight level 220.
Roger that. Sorry about that. It was a SOX 5 departure direct to Buzzard. Climb and maintain flight level 220 for American 1007.
American 1007, yeah, these departure procedures are runway dependent, so if you're taking off runway 9, you gotta make sure you have the program done, otherwise it's gonna take you somewhere strange, like what just happened there.
Alright, thank you.
Go with 2049, I'm in altitude, maintain flight level 320 for now. With 2049, I'm in altitude for traffic, maintain flight level 320.
320, you got it, 2049.
Why is it so hard to see this screen here? I think. Oh, I thought I was zoomed in all the way. Let's set this thing all the way to 220.
United 1282, Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 3, correction flight level 210. United 695, cross crank, and maintain 7000, the Newark altimeter 2, correction 29904.
You cross crank and maintain 7,000.
Alright, autopilot is on. Let's make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do.
Again, 1638 approved. Just let me know on your back, please. We'll have a handoff to New York for you before too long.
Not sure what this thing is doing, but let's go direct to buzzard. Head and select. All right, landing lights off. Okay. Should be climbing up to 22,000. Oh, this thing is just not online. The FMC here. All right, let's continue our climb here on our manually, I guess. So we can get this thing locked back onto the flight plan.
Boston, good evening. Passenger Texas 1995. 270, direct news.
Okay, it's 1995 Boston Center, Roger.
Center, good evening, Delta 121 at Boston, short of.
All right, so there's much more trees, I think,
That's
with the
Boston
world
Center,
objects.
Boston Center, good evening. Cross runway 4 left on kilo, taxi via Mike.
Cross 4 left on kilo, taxi via Mike, Delta 121.
Engines are loud. A lot of wind flexing going on here. Wing flexing. All right, let's turn back here towards this line.
For flight level 320.
Let's see the frames.
Air Canada 1567 Boston Center, hello.
Yeah, the ground just looks so much better with world objects, man. I don't remember it having all these trees. And so houses, yeah, man, look at that.
Okay, you've got me skirting along the top of these storms, and it's like a mosh pit in here, but I will do 310.
So 2049 Roger, advise us you to deviate left or right, of course.
A mouse pit.
It's too late now, 2049.
That's pretty funny. Wing flex is like a little, it's like a little stiff. It's like, but its sim is running good. Let's see what's up with this flight plan now. Is that what it's doing? Let me see something here. 4 left is still showing up in there. Maybe that's what it was trying to do. So let's just click it direct to buzzer. Let's see what it does here. Let's see if it locks onto that now. Let's do LNAV first.
So 121, runway 9er, clear for takeoff.
And then let's do VNAV. All right, so I think we're good. Just had to, I guess because we didn't take off on 4 left, we took off on 9, and I thought he said 4 left, and I forgot to switch back to runway 9. So I guess it wasn't reading the right runway, and then So the flight director didn't tell me where to go after departure. That's what happened. So I just made that left when it's probably supposed to be a right on departure. It's all good now. All good. I swear the sim runs smoother on my 42 inch. I don't know. It just seems like there's no hiccuping once I get in the sky. There's no stutters. I don't get any stutters when I'm up in the air on this. I feel like on the 27-inch monitor for some reason. I don't know. I felt more. Clear that.
JetBlue 2049 traffic.
All right. So
1
let's make
o'clock,
sure I have our
35 miles
frequencies.
southbound. Is a heavy Boeing 767 climbing through flight level 320. Looks like it'll pass above you, no factor.
All right, so we're good. All right, so we'll be on New York Center here once we get into that area.
472
How long is
traffic.
this flight supposed to be?
11 o'clock, 3
I
miles
didn't know how this flight
southbound.
was that long. It said 53
320.
minutes, but
Leveled at flight level
I thought it
310,
was like
just briefly below you.
down the road. I didn't think this flight would be 53 minutes. Boston to New York? I guess.
Yes, sir. I split
Interesting.
radar. Passing that 472.
Look at that wing flex. All right, let's make sure everybody's good in here. Our cruising altitude, let's announce that first and foremost. And then let's turn off the seatbelt signs.
Okay, Boston departure Delta 121 2500
Delta 121, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level. Climb and maintain 14,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move about the cabin. However, we always recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated. You may now turn on your electronic devices, such as calculators, CD players, and laptop computers.
United 1282, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you cold drinks as well as a light meal. Please make sure your seats are in an upright position.
United 1282, did you have a request, sir?
And then some entertainment.
United 1282, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right, to Boston altimeter 3, pressure to Boston altimeter 299.
In the side arms of your chairs, you will find your personal earphones. If you would like to continue reading, please use your personal reading.
So it's 2049 traffic no longer a factor. Climb and maintain flight level 360.
Up to 360, JetBlue 24.
All right, let's see here. KJFK.
Good evening.
Let's see what the winds are now in our electronic flight bag.
Yeah, the 888 Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 370.
And maintain 370.
All right, JFK, winds are 140 at 8.
American 1, your next waypoint.
Trips.
Okay, American 1 now. Chips.
Tango Romeo Indy Bravo Sierra.
Okay, so 140 at 8, so most likely, like I said, we was taking runway 13.
American 1, roger, thanks. Yeah.
Right, starting left on arrival, that would be... These are 2-2s, this is
Yeah,
a
16,
04s,
66
3
Boston Center.
1.
Hello, I will have higher for you momentarily. Our traffic will maintain at 16,000.
Alright, so 1-3 left. Alright, so the frequency there.
Cactus 1995, descend and maintain flight level 230.
111.50.
230, okay, there's nothing else.
And 134.
Boston Center, good evening.
got out there?
Golden short runway 23, for departure, to the north, IFR.
Trans
Down the
1822 Boston
coast.
Center. Next time, just call me for clearance, please, before you taxi out. Stand by for your IFR clearance.
Center, good evening. WestJet 580, 16,000.
WestJet 580 Boston Center. Hello, maintain 16,000. I'll fire for you in just a moment.
580.
United 695, contact New York Center 125.32.
Discovery Center 2552, United 695, see you.
United 1666, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Maintain flight level 210, 616.
WestJet 580, climb and maintain flight level 210.
210, 580.
Cactus 1995, proceed right to Proby, expect runway 4 right.
With Proby, expect 4 right, 1995.
United 1666, maintain 320 knots.
Maintain 320 knots, 15.
Alright, so while this flight is going,
WestJet 580, do not exceed 1.
what flight would I do after if I was to do another flight?
Hey, 320 for 280, 580.
580, sorry, it's maintain 280 knots. 280.
Yeah, check 280.
Where would I fly? Where would I fly? New York to KIAD?
United 1282, expect the ILS runway
I
4 right
don't think
approach.
I've ever flown to KIAD in xplane. KIAD. They have a tower there.
121, climb and maintain flight level 340. Sorry about that.
340, Delta 121, Malaysia.
United 1282 at Goshi, join the runway 4 right, localize it. United 1282 Boston Center. United 1282, I say again, pass Goshi, join the runway 4 right, localize it.
Sorry, joining from 9 right, thank you.
At Goshi, join the localizer, please.
Oh, top of the descent is coming up.
Goshi, join the localizer.
Let's set up for top of descent here. 10,500. Alright, and let's set our auto brakes to
United 1666, clear X Proby, expect runway 4 right.
My top descent is coming up here. Let's prepare the aircraft here. Seatbelt signs
American
on.
1, contact New York Center on 125.32.
2532 for American 1, thanks.
American 1007. Looks like you've already started your descent there. I'm not sure what you're sending to, but I need you to descend across Alberton, Charlie on 12,000 and 250 knots, please. The 10 to the altimeter is 29906.
Coxswain at 120, for American 1007.
American 1007, cross Calverton, Charlie, at and maintain 12,000 and 250 knots.
Charlie at 12,000, 250 knots for American 1007.
Shamrock 134, contact Moncton Center on 132.2.
Moncton on 132.2, Chamber 134, everything, saying good evening.
Delta 27, Mike, descend and maintain flight level 240.
What's the altimeter again now? K-Boss. KJFK. 29906. Should be on standard right now anyway.
Air Canada 1638 Boston Center. Air Canada 1638.
Well, let's set up our next frequency here. JFK is JFK Center is going to be 125.32.
Austin Center, what's the ETA and then departure for Dr. Logan?
Sorry, no trends 1822. I thought I had that advised when ready to copy. If I didn't, I apologize.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. Yes, we're ready to copy.
All right, crossings. Transitional. Let's go 2996.
No trends 1822 cleared to the Dublin Airport. Radar vectors peak, then is filed. Maintain 4000. Squawk 4432.
Vectors here. Vector. I thought I removed that vector. Is that a different one?
Radar vectors peak, then filed maintain 4000 and squawk 4432. 406
Why is JFK
Trans
there?
1822, read back correct. Runway 23.
Let's take a look at that.
Squawk mode Charlie, advise ready for departure.
So Coxswain. Let's see here.
Ready for departure, just to confirm one thing, our first radar vector is peak, as in, Alpha Echo,
I can't zoom out.
Kilo Echo.
So CCC
Correct, and it's going to be radar
to
vector.
Robber to JFK, then Vector.
Yes,
Why is JFK there?
United 1666, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston
I guess it
altimeter
just crosses over JFK.
2999.
Crosses over JFK, then once they vector me into Telex. Okay, so that's good then.
No, that's 27 Mike. Expedite descent through flight level 2990, please. Expedite your descent for traffic.
All right, so you only give us 12,000, so let's stick at 12,000 for now.
No, trans 1822, after departure, turn right heading 180.
I wish this thing would stay on the last page you were on, so I don't have to keep doing
runway
this.
23, clear for takeoff.
What are we gonna say? La, 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 la. It's kind of late, but gotta say something.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind
Air
you
Canada
that use of
472, contact New York Center 125.32.
is prohibited as it may interfere with the navigational equipment.
Contact New York Center on 1.5.2. Thanks for the service. Sorry, goodbye, Air Canada.
WestJet 580, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 2999.
Roebuck 3, 4 right, WestJet 580.
American 1007, contact New York Center 125.32.
Going to 125.32 New York Center for American 1007. Thank you. Happy to be off your frequency.
7 Mike cross crank and maintain 7,000. The New York altimeter 2.
It's funny he said crank because he's a little cranky. All right, so let's contact. New York Center, American 1007 with you, down to flight level 120.
American 1007 New York Connector guided to approach. Kennedy altimeter 2996.
2996, expect an ILS approach for runway 22 left for American 1007. Shoot. Shoot! Click
Delta 22
button.
radar contact on
Jesus.
11000
22 left.
1000 Delta 2. American 1007 maintain 7000.
Down to 7,000 for American 1007.
New York Center, 1 X-ray Alpha, ready to taxi.
JetBlue 416, clear across.
What the hell is this thing doing?
To right.
Oh shit, what am I doing? What am I doing? That's the question. Oh, this thing is freezing up. There we go. Alright, you go away. I can't see anything.
Cessna 1 X-ray Alpha, runway 13.
What happened here? Discontinuity.
Bravo Papa cross runway 22.
Bruh, what's this fucking computer doing
Just
right
make
now?
things easier,
Where is
if
this?
you can get 13 at Romeo.
Bruh, stop.
Taking taxi runway 13.
Why is it sticking here in New York?
Bravo Romeo.
It's fine now. It's doing stuff right now.
13
Why is it
Romeo,
down there?
Bravo Romeo, 1 X-ray Alpha.
The American 55 turn left heading 020.
I can't even get my view down there now. It's freaking retarded right now.
XN 010 descend.
Come on, man.
American 05.
Every time I try to go there, it freaking sticks.
New York Center, good evening, Eric.
It's a fucking simulator, man. It's happening. Why can't I look over there?
Air Canada 472 New York Center, welcome aboard.
Why can't go down? What the fuck is wrong with this plane?
American 1007, verify parts for arrival, sir. Next waypoint should be Wilbur.
What's the... We were on the Parch 3 arrival. Is there a different arrival here for runway 22 left? 22 right?
Yeah, your next waypoint after Calvin should be Wilbur. American 1007, turn on the left heading 220.
Left 220 for American 1007.
Delta 22, turn left heading 050 direct American.
Plane is being retarded right now, man.
Trying to maintain 17,000.
Every time I look at the FMC, it's sticking. Is there a arrival here? Boss, American. Fuck, I can't think. Kennedy International, Kennedy Center. What is the arrival for runway 22 left that you want us to take?
American 107, sir, you should still be on the departure for your arrival.
Okay, so it's still Parch 3. Oh my gosh, the computers. Go away.
New York Center, 1 X-ray Alpha, holding short of runway
Holy
13.
freaking crap, this mouse sucks.
November 1 X-ray Alpha, turn left heading 040. Wind 1509 or runway 13.
Alright, so Robber is there. Why is it not allowing me to fucking...
Alright, after departure, turn left heading 040.
Rosley? What is this thing showing and what is it doing compared... I'm just gonna follow the damn thing. Should be down at 9,000.
Rear contact lost.
Let's just go to Robber. Okay, this computer is showing something completely different. Oh, there it is, Robber. What the frick is wrong with this plane right now? Okay, execute. Crosley.
Mirage 197, turn right heading 060, vector final.
Okay.
060.
LNAV, let's get back on there.
American 055, turn left heading 310.
Oh, I'm losing my mind right now.
Heading 310.
That's what happens when you haven't flown in a while. You start to trip on the little
United
things.
695, contact tower 18.3.
Alright, let's put on our landing lights here. This mouse, I can't use this mouse. I can't use any of my mouses. One doesn't right click, the other one doesn't left click. Like I need to have two mouses and two mice and use both of them for different clicking. It's retarded. Alright, let's just go direct to Krill. Execute. I can't.
Cessna 1 X-ray Alpha, New York accelerator contact.
I can't with these mice. Killing me, man. I'm thinking I'm clicking stuff and stuff isn't getting clicked.
Maintain present heading 1 X-ray Alpha.
Chopstick. Sorry, passengers.
At the destination airport. For your safety, we ask you to remain seated until the aircraft comes to a complete stop.
Alright.
Fasten seatbelts
Back on
Actually,
track.
New York Center 1 X-ray Alpha.
Preparing to depart. Please make sure to take all your personal belongings.
American 55, turn left heading
Attention international travelers.
left heading
If you are continuing your flight,
250, turn
follow the
localizer.
signs to international transit area.
Left turn 250 for the localizer, American 055.
Air Canada 472 with my airspace to the south. Washington Center is closed. Change approved.
Alright, so we're back on track. It's descending.
Going to Unicom 123 feet.
Let's hope it's going to rail or whatever. Krill.
American 55 cross south with
Alright, there we go.
third outlet into approach.
So listening to my commands now. Alright, let's see if we got anything else we need to do
South
here.
Africa,
Seatbelt signs are on. Landing lights are on. Wing lights are still on.
Cessna 1 X-ray Alpha.
Auto brakes is set. Frequencies are set. Oh, wrong
I
runway.
was hoping that we could get a turn more
22
south.
left.
I need to keep you out of the,
110.90.
I need to keep you out of the approach course for Kennedy. Standby.
Oh yeah, no problem. 1 X-ray.
110.90 and 224.
And number 1 X-ray Alpha, turn right heading 100.
Okay.
100.
Very good.
1 X-ray.
Altimeter, let's set that. It's already set. 2996. Okay. Let's turn on our. New York has some heavy buildings here, so let's turn on these buildings a little bit. We need the
Air
frames.
Canada. Negative, sir. Stay with me. I released your company.
I don't think it's changing the frames at all. There's just a lot of buildings here.
Delta 22, are you back with me?
Let's see here. Okay, so it's
Delta
20.
22 with me, back with you. Okay, Delta 22, roger, lost you there for some minutes.
Let's go back up to 30%, see what it does.
And
yeah, it doesn't affect my frames.
134.7.
So if it's low frames, it's just low frames here. This sim looks so much better with sim object. World objects on 50% though, maximum. So this is not ever how I've ever remember seeing xplane looking, man. Look at all these buildings. Granted, it's affected my frames, but shit, the sim looks so much realer. It's crazy. All right, so we're on course here. Okay, I gotta fix this now. Okay, see, it's fixed now. Something's just wrong with the sim or the plane, or I don't know. All right, so we'll be at Capit, and then we have vectors.
0 out of 5 for 3, Mirage.
Let's put this at 2-1.
And Cessna 1 X-ray Alpha.
Fine.
Framingham altimeter 290.
Oh, here we go again. Stop sticking.
29 or 9 or 6, 1 X-ray.
All right, maybe high world objects doesn't work very well or maximum in New York. Maybe. But see, I go outside and it's fine. It's like inside, it's weird. It's fine out here.
American 1007, turn right heading 340, turn maintain 5,000.
Down to 5,000, right 340 for America 1007. Alright, so he's vectoring us now. There we go, sticking now. Holy crap.
Currently landing runway 14.
We'll expect 1-4 from Birmingham, 1 Charlie.
I think he said 5,000. Okay, because I think it's zooming in on those buildings and dropping my frames. Oh, the frames are really low now, guys.
Until 2875 in my airspace.
Like, oh, my load is still up. Okay, let me turn my load down. There's no way that it's not affecting my frames. Let's drop it down to 0. I don't know. It's still bad.
Yes, 141.
UPS 144, New York Center.
Freaking text, man. I hate these people use freaking voice messages. Voice text.
Can you please see the spot for
Squawk 6634.
Oh, he's taking us.
6634.
Why am I not down to 5,000?
New York Center, 1 X-ray Alpha. I have traffic 12 o'clock. Is that going to be an issue?
Negative, sir. Traffic descending out of 7,005. It is a heavy Boeing 752.
Thank you. Yeah, all I see is a light in the clouds. 1 X-ray Alpha.
American 1007, turn left heading 310.
Left 310 for America 1007.
American 055, short final.
American 55, wind.
Come on, aircraft, slow down.
Land to the left, American 055.
American 1007, maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000 for America 1007. He's trying to get us in fast. See if we can continue to get down here and keep our speed.
Delta 27 Mike, New York Center, turn left heading 1607, maintain 5,000. Vectors ILS runway 22 left approach. New York altimeter 2994.
See what the frames look like here. I just need a better computer, man.
UPS 144 radar contact, UPS 141 radar contact, 20 miles southwest of the DuPont DOR, cross Dillon at 8,000, and Ken, Newark altimeter 2994.
Alright, he's pulling us in there real fast, so let's... Alright, let's pull up our spoilers here halfway. See if we gain some speed.
Yes, 141.
We don't want to gain speed, so let's pull it back down.
American 55, welcome to Kennedy, contact to the Parsons, Juliet Alpha, cross 22 right.
What's flaps 1 speed here? On this plane. Kind of too close to the flap 1 speed, so. Alright, we get down to 3,000 fast though. Okay.
197, my
apologies.
Turn right heading 190, turn localizer.
Alright, let's clear some stuff here. So the next waypoint here is Rosley. Alright. Spoilers off. Let's go ahead and clear some stuff all the way up to Rosley. Probably he's gonna have us go direct there.
American 1, leave my airspace to the southwest, Washington.
Alright, let's make sure we don't have any tower or anything here that we have to change the frequency to. I don't think so.
New York Center, Delta 794.
Alright, let's turn on our runway turn off lights. I have to go down to turn these on.
New York Center,
Let's just turn on our nose light one time. Let's prepare for taxi. Flight attendants, please be seated for landing.
American 1007.
Alright, flaps 1. Left 220, join the localizer for runway 22 left for American 1007.
American 1007 cross Rossley 3000, clear ILS 22 left approach.
Cross Rosalie, clear for ILS 22 left approach for American 1007.
Mirage 197 cross.
Shit, turn.
Mirage 197 cross. Give me at or above 2,800 clear ILS.
This thing's not listening to me, that's why. Head and select.
Give me at or above 25.
What the heck? Bruh.
United 83.
This plane listening to me?
35.
Bruh.
United 83, squawk 6.
This plane's not turning. Bro. I don't know what's going on with this plane right now. I think something's wrong with the sim. Look at it. It's freaking sticking and doing a bunch of weird stuff. Holy crap. My frames are super low now.
United 960, New York Center.
I can't.
Turn right heading 040.
I can't fly like this. I just don't know why it's turning slow though. That has nothing to do with it turning slow. Why is it turning slow?
Mirage 197, contact tower 188.3.
18.3, Mirage.
Jesus.
American 1007, turn left at 190, reaching localized 2000.
190-2000 for American 1007.
Cessna 1 X-ray Alpha, report final runway 14, Framingham.
It's this.
We are final now, 1 X-ray Alpha, Farmingdale.
I'm gonna get that name right eventually.
Don't worry about it, I didn't know it even existed until
1 X-ray Alpha, wind 1505, runway 14, clear land.
Runway 14, clear land, 1 X-ray Alpha.
United 83.
Bro, my frames are so bad.
Descend via the Philadelphia arrival. Kennedy, correction, Newark, Al.
Oh, now my view is messed up. Holy crap, my views are messed up now. Let's go L now. Bro. I don't know if it's the frames that's affecting the sim or...
Are you ready to taxi?
Alright, what's my speed?
Ready for taxi,
Alright, flaps 5.
Delta 7943, runway 22.
I need to turn down, I should turn down my set. My computer can't handle these buildings. I turned down the load and these buildings are still all showing up. The CD is still showing up. I don't know how the CD is still showing up that far away, like it's broken somehow. Alright, spoilers up.
At 960, turn right direct from Americana, maintain 17,000.
Right direct with confirm altitude for
United 960 is 17,000.
Alright, did we do our reference speed? I didn't want to go to the computer because it's going to stick.
The American 1007, wind 1606, runway 22 right, correction 22 left, clear land.
Clear land, runway 22 left for American 1007. 25 at 127.
Delta 27, Mike 10, maintain 3,000.
Alright, now approach doesn't want to work.
Delta 27, Mike 10, maintain 3,000.
There we go. Oh no, it's just my mouse again. Alright. Runways in sight. Gear down. Perhaps 15. I clicked it twice just now because it didn't want to listen to me.
Proceed direct Colts neck, Pana maintain.
Alright, all lights are on. I just need to get this thing on this ground because... Yo, what's up, Corey? I'm having some serious frame issues, and it's because of world objects on high at maximum, and my computer just can't take it. I don't know what it is though. I have a load script. It's not supposed to show up all these buildings. and it's
I
showing
see
up
the right
all
that
the
right
buildings right now, and it's killing my computer.
Alright, we
Look,
vacated
all those
1-4
buildings are
on
showing,
Bravo, and we'll taxi at our discretion.
and my load script is on zero, -1 right now. Turn it up and turn it back down. Broken or something. I don't know. All those I'm not supposed to be able to see all those buildings from this distance. So whatever it is, it's killing my frames. It's almost unlandable. All right, we're about to come into 2-2 left.
UPS 141, expect ILS 22 left approach 224.
Let's bring back our speed.
1000.
Roger, we'll be expecting ILS 22 left and then we're UPS
140,
141 heavy.
and reference speed will land approach
Lima Golf,
speed
Charlie Yankee 1, verify
132.
direct Colt Snack, Charlie Oscar Lima.
Let's just slow down to 132 from now. Ah, it's hard to do anything, guys. My frames are super low. All right, spoilers armed. Okay, one arm, not freaking. I don't know. Just leave it.
United 80, Roger.
Why is the parking brake on? What the hell? That would have been tragic.
Heavy MD1.
What else we got here?
500.
Okay, everything else is good. We're at 500. We should be taking off our autopilot, but let's leave it on a little bit longer because frames are very low. This freaking sim is showing every single building in the world right now.
230 knots.
Look at that. That is killing my frames. There's so much buildings. Holy crap.
United
Speed brake is not deployed. Relax. Alright. Autopilot off. Let's keep on auto throttle though.
27 Mike, turn right into 190 cross. Peterborough, cross Peterborough 3000, clear ILS left approach.
Light slow.
Those trees are really high.
100.
Lima Golf, Charlie Yankee 1, sir. Are you direct course
50,
next, sir? I need you to
40,
maintain.
Auto throttle off.
30, 20, 10.
Come on, get on the ground, man.
Okay, sir, that's not okay, sir. Your
No
flight
floaties,
plan
man.
is
I don't know what's up.
departure, elevate, hold next 60, sir. And your right. Okay, switch to Unicom. I can't.
Maybe we have a crosswind there. This plane is like not trying to. Alright, reverse thrust off. Let's roll to the next taxiway. Come on, stay straight.
New York Center, Delta 7943.
This is taxiway Juliet.
So 7943, runway 22 or left, come to right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, Delta 7943.
American 1007, taxi via Juliet, hold short, runway 22 right.
Taxi via Juliet, hold short runway 22 right for American 1007. Alright. Landing lights off. Alright.
Delta 27, my contact, tower
Okay.
118.3.
Taxi. Spoilers. Flaps. Let's keep our runway turn off lights on since we're gonna have to cross a runway. That was tragic, man. You're definitely put this computer to the test.
UPS 141, descend and
Let's
maintain
go.
5,000.
Power here. Auto brakes off.
5,000, UPS 141 heavy.
Start bar APU.
United 1886, are you with me? Yeah, sorry, United 1886. Proceed direct Colts neck, climb and maintain 6,000.
Brighten up our cabin lights. After takeoff, announcement.
17.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you at our destination.
Holding short of runway 22 right,
The local
22
weather is
left.
very nice.
Sorry, 22
United
right.
960, contact Boston,
14
center
degrees
134.7.
For your safety and comfort,
And
the local time is please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt.
United 83, expect ILS runway 22 approach into Newark.
Holding short runway 22 right for American Time 07.
Delta 7943, runway 22 right and line up and wait. American 1007, cross runway 22 right, you continue taxi to parking via Juliet Alpha.
Julia Alpha to the gates for American Time 07, crossing runway 22 right. Let's get out of this guy's way as he's about to take off. Alright.
United 83, descend and maintain 5,000.
Clear runway 22 right for American 1007.
You know, UPS 141 depart Metro heading
Juliet.
020.
I think that was Alpha. No, Juliet turns into Alpha? Looks like it. Yeah, okay.
United 1886.
Yes, looks like we are.
United 1886, climb me.
Yeah, Juliet turns into
United
Alpha.
1886,
Straight to the American gates.
230.
All the way using Alpha.
Delta
Alright, we can turn off our turn off lights now.
Heading. Wind 1508, runway 22 right for takeoff.
Runway heading to takeoff, Delta 7943.
United 1886, leave my airspace to the south. Washington Center is closed for exchange crews.
New York Center, 1 X-ray Alpha, apologies, requesting clearance to LaGuardia on the ground at Farmington.
American gates is always a long taxi.
Delta 7943, radar contact. Climb and maintain 1000 altitude.
At 300, climbing, you want me to climb and maintain 1000, Delta 7943.
United 83, radar contact lost.
New York Center, 1 X-ray Alpha, radio check.
Number 1 X-ray Alpha, my apologies, sir. Got a little bit busy. Your clearance on request. Stand by.
Alright, no problem. Sorry.
Stop sticking, simulator,
Delta
man.
7943, turn left heading at 050.
Left heading 050, Delta 7943.
UPS 141, turn right heading 060, vector to final.
060, heading, yes, I'm heading.
Let's turn off our taxi lights here. Wing lights off. Since I know these gates don't work, let's just get close to this as possible. I almost forgot about that. Oh, I went past it. In this angle, it looks different from up here. Switch over to APU power. Signal signs off. Secure the aircraft. Okay, aircraft secure. Let's open doors.
Delta 34, Delta 7943, turn left direct. Gale, climb and maintain flight 340.
All right, unload the aircraft. Call baggage
Turn left,
trucks.
direct Gale, climb and maintain flight level 340, Delta 7943.
My cabin light set to bright. Let's unlock this. SAA. Main door is open.
New York Center, Cessna 1521 X-ray Alpha. Do you need me to make a change to my route? I realize it's kind of a weird IFR.
Oh,
And November 1 X-ray Alpha cleared to LaGuardia Airport via radar vectors. Maintain 2000, departure with me. And squawk. Stand by. 6632.
Alright, we are cleared to LaGuardia Airport. Radar vectors, departure frequency is with you. And squawk 6632 for 1 X-ray Alpha.
November 1 X-ray Alpha, read back is correct. Pushing 30 discretion, expect runway 14 for departure. Farmingdale Al, 702-909-8, call for taxi.
Roger, 2909-8 for 1 X-ray Alpha.
UPS 141, send maintain 3000.
Maintain 2000, 180.
Central Aircraft New York is closing in 10 minutes. UPS 141, turn right heading 100.
Right, heading 100, UPS
Well,
180.
frames are definitely too low to even load back up here. So maybe I should have tested my frames on medium ob on maximum world objects in New York because it is not good. These buildings are still showing. The city is still showing even without what plane is that? Is that a helicopter? Ah, somebody's flying a helicopter on Vatsim. It looks like. Oh, that's kind of going fast. Maybe that's a plane. I don't know. How about let's see
New
what it
York
is.
Center,
But look, all these
Cessna
buildings are
1
showing up.
X-ray Alpha ready to taxi. Will take
Like I can't. Like
intersection
that's
Gulf.
15 frames. Let's drop it down to where I
Correction,
had it
intersection
before and see what
Bravo 1
happens.
X-ray Alpha.
That is way
And
too.
number 1 X-ray Alpha, runway 14 Bravo, taxi via Bravo.
1-4 Bravo, taxi via Bravo 1 X-ray Alpha.
UPS 141, fly heading 120.
120, heading UPS 180.
Number 1 X-ray Alpha, fly runway heading wind 1406, runway 14 at Bravo, clear for takeoff.
1-4 Bravo, clear for takeoff. After departure, fly runway heading 1 X-ray Alpha.
UPS 141, turn right heading 190, join the localizer.
Turn right 190 to join localizer for UPS 141 heading.
So we've changed our settings to medium world objects to see how the frames change because maximum world objects is killing us right now in New York. I'm just waiting for it to load in.
UPS 141, cross Gimme at or above 2,500, clear ILS 22, let's approach.
Got Jimmy Air about 2000, and then clear for the Alex approach, UPS 14 heavy.
All right,
Envoy
explain.
3955, expect ILS runway 22 approach, LaGuardia altimeter 296. November 1 X-ray Alpha, radar contact, call and maintain 2000.
Climb maintain 2001 X-ray Alpha.
Takes this long just to take away scenery.
UPS 141, contact tower 118.3.
Or sorry, yes, one.
The good thing is about Swift as well, you don't have to, all those messages that used to pop up in X Squawk box constantly on the top, oh, that's gone. It's gone. So I see all these messages popping up here on
November
Swift
1
with no
X-ray Alpha, turn
sound, and
right
it's off to
heading
the side, and I'm like,
310.
damn, all these people talking while I'm flying.
Right
That's a lot of
310 1
messages
X-ray
popping
Alpha.
up on the screen. Thank God it's no longer visible. All right, simulator, you're pissing me off. Come on. World objects, medium. It's medium. Trying to see how much frames it gives me. I don't know why it takes so long to change that setting. It's really annoying.
Central aircraft, New York Center is closing in 3 minutes.
New York Center is closing. Exit. There's a New York Tower online now too. Come on, explain. If you're just getting here, just know that, we've already finished the flight, by the way, so we're just testing some stuff here, but we just landed in New York. Showed up on my ACAR is negative 170 FPM, feet per minute. Two departures, JetBlue, GTI, whatever that is, going out of New York. Arrival, KDTW, K-Boss. That's me. On a lot 26. Alright, explain is retarded now.
NBL 10 good evening, American 2112.
Of
American
course.
2112, New York Center is going to be closing in 2 minutes. Switching to com.
1 second here, guys.
Okay, we got switching it, con. Goodbye.
Central aircraft, New York Center is closing at this time. All aircraft remaining this frequency is switched into com.
Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Okay, so I just turned down my graphic settings. I did gain some frames, but it's still trash. Actually, it could be better. Hold on, let me turn on the load even more. Forgot about that. All the way down to -1. Let's see what it does here. Thank you for following Cameron One Cool on Twitch. All right, so we went up from 15 to 20. All right, so we gained like 5 frames. So yeah, that's a huge difference, man, between medium world objects and high world objects. I thought, because I tested it in Boston and it worked well in Boston. Um, you know, turning my world objects to maximum, and there was so much more. You see, I see all these blank areas now. It's so ugly because you're seeing the orthos and no buildings on top of them. So it just looks. This is how. Let me clear. Let me go clear weather here. Hold on, because you can't see nothing. Exit real world weather, and let's go to clear weather. Visibility all the way up. Okay, so this looks bad, because from far away it looks even like worse, and barely any trees, right? So I just flew into New York on high world objects, but my freaking computer was going berserk. I was dropping so much frames. It was bad. At least when I got closer to the runway, the frames got a little better, but it was bad. Now I'm gonna put it back on high world objects so you guys can see the difference. But just look at it right now. See how much space that you have here. Barely any trees. It looks dead. Looks like there's nothing in the sim. Like there's no buildings. Right? I don't know why the frick all of this is showing up on a low load. That's what's killing my frames because these buildings are still showing up. Okay, see those go away. That's what it's supposed to do. These aren't going away, and that could be killing my frames. Ideal. Anyway, so yeah, fudge cakes. I guess maybe some big cities I can't do what I'm doing with the high settings, but just know New York looks so beautiful. So I'm gonna leave it right here, right in this angle. Just look at it. It looks like, and I always wonder why the sim looks so dirty looking. Like it looks like it's all pixelated here, right? It's a fucking orthos you're seeing. That's what it is. So let's do that, and then we're gonna go back to maximum world objects, right? Come on, this mouse. I just want to pitch all my mouses, guys. All my mice suck. Okay. I'm gonna go to that. I'm gonna go, and let's see how it looks. It's gonna take a little bit to load, but just watch how much more buildings there are in with the maximum. It just looks. I just need a better computer because I'm the type of person who just loves visuals and how things look. I'm a designer, so I would sacrifice frames for a better looking sim. It sounds retarded. Like I want to fly smooth, trust me. But if the sim looks like bare bone and like no buildings and the plane looks like crap and I don't even want to fly. I like to fly it because it looks real. It gives me the immersion that I could fly planes in real life, and if it starts to not look like real life, I don't have as much fun. Okay. All right, let's see what this thing turns out to look like on maximum settings. Like I said, it was beautiful coming into. I've never seen New York look that good, and I've never seen when I was cruising or when I was descending, just seeing all the buildings on all the streets. It looked so good. It made me. I just hate that I can't have a better computer right now. I got a 1080 graphics card recently that definitely helped, but I just need a new CPU, a new yeah CPU, motherboard, and of course it needs a different set of RAM. So all that comes out to about, and if I get an i7-8700, which I think I just knocked that one out as an option, i7-9700K with the motherboard and the memory, you're talking about uh, seven something, seven and change. And if you get a i9 9900, you're talking about 900 bucks. So it's not a huge difference. You might as well get an i9 since it's a new generation and it's completely phenomenal. But I could revamp this computer and I could still use this 6-year-old computer um, just by changing the motherboard and the memory and the CPU and everything else still good. Um, so yeah, but you know, $1,000 for fun right now isn't good to do. So for now, we gotta deal with this computer. Now I know I could gain tons of frames by turning off shadows. Um, I also fly my sim with shadows on, and it's probably so that's gonna have to be another option where I turn shadows off if I want a lot of buildings. Because with all those buildings, imagine shadows on all those buildings. It's so heavy on the simulator. But all I know is it was bad. The frames were dropping, like stutter dropping coming into New York. That's unacceptable. So whatever it is, I gotta adjust or fix it. But anyway, we're just waiting for this to load up. See the difference? I gotta find a way to fly on maximum world objects. So whether it's Turning down the textures, turning down the anti-aliasing. That's also another option from 4 to 2. I don't think I saw a big difference, but if we're losing a lot of frames, 4 to 2 might make a difference. So we'll try that next. 2, because I used to fly with 2x and that was fine. You know, the higher the anti-aliasing, the less jittering you see in the scenery when you're moving. 2x was fine. So I just I didn't see a huge difference in frames from 2x to 4x. That's why I didn't so just left it on 4. But shoot, we're gonna have to sacrifice that next because we need some frames. Mm. Dun, 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 I should take thanks for following. Well, latest follower. JFK Towers online. Dunk, 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 dunk. This thing takes forever. Come on. Yes. And even got herself. Ting, 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 ting. Alright, ATC. I feel like I could just right click on ATC, switch to the com. Ho! Here we are. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't fly without this. Look how much realer. I should have took a screenshot. Look how much realer this looks. Now, my frames are down 5 frames. Now I'm gonna minus some stuff out, all the way down to -1. Obviously, we can't handle 60, 75% load, so it's not gonna look as good. We're gonna go all down to -1, so the frames are. Okay. See the frame? I don't get this freaking computer, man. The frames are the same as they were for on medium objects. Who the frick am I calling? Um, I think the computer, like I said, I think it tripped when I came in. Okay, see now it's, you see it? You see it like it's just sticking? Like it can't load all this stuff all at once. Like, look how much buildings are there. See now, see here it still has some stuff with no buildings, but most things are covered. See, it's sticking. It just. I don't know. So it's not even just the low frames. It's a sticking thing. It does. I don't know if it's because of all these buildings or what, but it's that's what I was getting on the way in. Just can't handle. It can't load it fast enough. So I'm turning. Okay, I'm trying to turn right now. Okay, I guess my right click again. Okay, so I'm turning. It's weird, man. Obviously, when you zoom in, that's look how much freaking buildings is in New York. Anyway, so let me jump into the cockpit here a second. That frames are similar now. I think it reloaded itself. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop down to 2 anti-aliasing. I don't think we're gonna get anything out of that. It just can't handle the turning of all that the loading and turning at the same time. Like, see, any movement and this thing is just dying. See, more buildings came back. I'm telling you, this thing is tripping. Is that buildings I'm seeing? Buildings that far should not be showing. When I zoom out, it's weird. -1. So the frames are lower now. I don't know. Sucks, but let's try loading somewhere else. Maybe it's New York. Maybe only in New York I'll have this problem. Frames are it just can't. So annoying, these cars outside, man. I don't know. The frames are similar. Ah, see, when I turn, I think there's just so much stuff. All right, 1 second here. Let's go to. Let's go to. Let's go to KMCO, my test airport. Let's go all the way to KMCO. We're gonna disconnect from online. Start KMCO, let's do it. Jacksonville Tower is also online right now too. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do another flight. Let's see how long it takes to get to another airport. So the pictures you're seeing are from V8. Real life V8. Damn, those clouds look good right there. Those are the clouds that were building from before. I think I changed that. They don't look like that anymore. But that's how I was building real life V8 in the free clouds. And real life V8 is finally out, man. We could just fly. I have to switch back to the free clouds. Looking good. That's the free clouds. That's the free clouds. Most of these pictures right now showing is the free clouds. Some nice screenshots here. But we got a couple things fixed today. And today was kind of like a test flight for the new settings, graphic settings, and completely failed in going into New York. But other than that, you could see that the stream window is fixed. There's no black bars on the left and right anymore. It's full screen. And I updated those screenshots. Uh, I updated the stream program to read a different folder, my Read Life V8 um, release pictures. What else did I fix? I fixed something else. So, a couple things. And I think this is my first time flying on this TV. I'm flying with a 42-inch TV now, and I think this is the first time I did a flight on stream. Okay, let's see what's going on here. See, my frames aren't that bad here in MCO, so I'm gonna load up here for you guys. 1 second. Why is the engines off? I had it set to be engines on. Frames are really good, and this is in KMCO. See, KMCO doesn't have as much buildings, but look, the sim looks so much. I just didn't realize that having world objects on medium before, how much trees I was losing. Like, look at how fulfilled that is. That is just stunning. Before it's like little trees every couple places. Now look at this. You can see it. Just makes the sim look so much better. Look at all the houses. Those weren't there before. I envy anyone who has a superpower computer that could handle more than this. Because if I turn up the load now, let's go to max load. Let's just go fly with Lua and go to extreme load. Look at that. I could barely move. I'm eight frames, but look how much buildings, man. Anybody I envy. I envy anyone who could fly with their sim like this all the time. Max load, every max world objects. You can look at all these freaking buildings and stuff. Look at it. It's just beautiful. That's crazy though. So we're gonna turn it down because obviously you can't fly like that to medium. See, you don't even see the roads in medium. Why are you gonna turn it up to see the roads? That's crazy. You gotta be on 70% to see these roads. That sucks. Cause these roads make it look very cool. You can see the separation in between. It makes it look realer. Seeing the separation in between the buildings and stuff. You gotta be at 70% load to do that. Now, granted, 70% load actually isn't hitting my computer too bad right now, but yeah, let's go down to the regular 30%. Like roads start to disappear. Look, the roads are gone, so it makes it look less real. But I guess there's like white. I guess there's roads for the orthos. Damn it, when you zoom in, I can't. All right, so there's road for the orthos. Some people prefer that. All right, so 30% load. We gain 4 frames here, and that's what I want to fly on. 30%. I guess it just depend on the place. Frames are lower, so 20, 19. Let's go down to -1. see if we get to 20 frames. Yeah, well, about at 20 frames. So even at Orlando, we get affected by. Now, let's do this. Let's take off shadows because we know shadows definitely affects frames. All right, so we're at 24 frames right now, 24 to 22. Um, let's go to 30% load. All right, to 25 to 22, the least 25, 22. Let's turn off shadows. Let's see what happens. Are you FaceTiming me? Give me 1 second here, guys. We're loading into different settings. My friend is FaceTiming me on his motorcycle right now. All right, guys, let me turn this down. Look how much frames I gained by turning off shadows. So I already know that. See, it doesn't gain me much here inside the cockpit, but outside, sim is so much more smoother turning off shadows, and that's with 30% frame for load. So we gained like 5 frames, because the problem that's the problem with New York probably is that there's so much buildings, all these houses and stuff. Once you start adding houses, are you coming here? Are you coming here? Oh, let me go get ready then. Let me go get ready. Why didn't you tell me? Are you on the highway? Oh snap! All right, I'm gonna get ready. Okay, take your time. Be safe. Sorry guys, I realize I'm screaming in your ears. Um, okay, so I'm gonna have to sacrifice something. If I want to see all these buildings, right? If I want to turn my load up to 70%, see all these buildings, you can see more houses popping up now. All right, so 70%. If I want to fly like this, I might have to turn off shadows, but to see no shadows on the buildings is so crappy. Look at that. It looks so fake. I mean, I could just do that if I'm going to New York. I rather keep my world objects on maximum. Anti-aliasing, I think we keep the 4 because I don't think it changed anything. Let's change it to 4. Yeah, let's do that again. Let's go up. Check again. 26, 26-ish. Let's go to 2 to 4. I swear it goes up sometimes. with the 4x. So we're gonna leave it at 4 because 4 it doesn't really kill my do anything. And what am I doing? So shadows on. So I guess if it's like Miami or New York, we'll just turn off the shadows. I'd rather see the buildings, honestly. I'd rather see the buildings with no shadows than to see no buildings like we were flying before. There was no freaking buildings. All you saw was the orthos with the flat buildings, and it looks like trash. And shadows on. So that's the sacrifice we're gonna have to make. But in places like here, our frames are high enough that we could, um, like Boston. We took off out of Boston with our world objects on high, and our load on 30%, 30 to 0%. So at least we know now. But problem is we'll have to pre-plan it because we can't be flying on online and then I realize my frames is too low and now I have to take off shadows. You see it loads. It doesn't load as long as taking off changing the settings for world objects, but look, imagine being paused in Vatsim for a minute or however long this takes. 2 minutes. I can't do that. So what we have to do is basically okay. All right. So our frames. Okay, so we turn it. Okay, the load is up high. That's why. So I rather fly with shadows on and load at least at 30%. Let's see. So that's almost back where we were with shadows on. And look, now the buildings have shadows. Makes it look so much realer. And we got trees and buildings. It just looks so much realer. And look, our frames are stabilized close to where we were. It's not bad. Like I said, if we go all down to 0%, it doesn't really take away much. So might as well. It doesn't. Between 0 and 30%, you don't lose or gain any frames. It seems so. Might as well just leave it at 30 and whatever buildings we have. I don't even see anything changing honestly. I'm gonna keep raising the number. Look at 60%. You start to get roads. 60, 60 per 60. Yeah, you can actually control the transparency of the roads. So you could see some black hair right here. Some black hair. Now watch this. I could get rid of that. So you control the road transparency with this. See enough. So let's say 50%. 50% is not enough. I can't see any roads here. Uh, yeah. It wants to be at 70%. That's kind of dark. 65%. 55 to 65%. But then the frames are now down another 4 frames. So screw the roads. Let's go to 45%. And then 45 to 30%. Yeah, I would say 30% max. All right, so that's pretty much our test. And like I said, this plane is supposed to be on. actually. 81. Change location. Trying to get this thing with the engine started. So let's just take a flight. Let's just fly up in the air quick, just to see how it looks. Okay. All right, engines, turn on. Why is it doing that? It's supposed to load in with the engines on. I asked it to. I. All right, just. All right, we're gonna leave the load down. Get as much as possible, maybe more. Let's reload the aircraft. Why is my frames lower? Oh, because my mouse is over there. No idea. All right, we're sending it. Flaps 5. Brakes off. All right, slow gradual increase 50%. Rotate. Alright, this is not an actual flight, guys. We're just doing some testing here on frames. It's not doing too good for us. This is a high frame airport for me, and it doesn't. It's very choppy here. These trees are probably affecting the frames heavily. World objects on high, on maximum. What's the load? And the load is all the way down now, so there's no more less to go. So imagine in an airport like New York and stuff. It's worse. Alright, so we're way over speed, but I haven't paid attention, but whatever. How about this? Let's drop back down and head back to the airport, see what the frames does. So my frames are pretty low right now. So the computer cannot handle these world objects and maximum, just can't. Because if it's performing this poorly right now, imagine bigger airport. Alright. Flaps. There we go. Heading back to the same runway. Frames have dropped as we look at the airport. Flaps. Spoilers. Alright, speed.
Don't sink. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low,
Trim.
terrain. Too low, terrain. Don't sink. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Trim. Alright, let's get our speed down. That's the same runway. 18 left. Coming out from 26 right. Frames are low, man. Jeez. If his frames are low in this airport, I can't fly anywhere else with these settings.
Sink rate. Minimums. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reverse thrust off. Like if 10 is hard landing, yeah, get out of here. Alright, so the frames tank every time we turn back to our airport. Alright. Spoilers. Flaps. Going back up. Let's see. Let's change the settings here first to 2. And let's take off. I don't want to take off shadows right now because it's going to take too long to load. The good thing about Sims, you can do crazy things like this. There we go. How's the rate? Gear up. Alright, so that 4x, 2x does not make a difference. Only in the jittering of the scenery. Maybe I just need to restart this sim. Maybe it's just having a hard time. Maybe since I just did a flight. We're overspeeding our flaps right now. I just pulled them
Bank
up.
angle.
Let's do that one more time. Alright, we're gonna do a hard pull. What is it? There we go. Hard pull. Yeah. You actually hear people screaming. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
1,000.
Carry down. Gotta get our speed back here. Alright, this thing is not slowing down for some reason. Spoilers.
Sink rate. 100. Pull up. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah. Slam it down. Quick brakes. So fast thing can stop. Not fast enough. Try to make it to the first taxiway. Alright, back up again. Come on, this plane. Yeah. Flaps. One more time. This time we'll actually try to land soft. Didn't care too much before. Alright, and we're not gonna go so far out. We're gonna swing it right back around. Gear up. Flaps. Alright, throttle down. What is that? Gear not up. Oh, okay, that's
Too
what it is.
low. Terrain.
There we go. I don't care. I'll do what I want.
Too low. Terrain.
We're gonna go
Too
fighter
low,
jet in this
terrain. Too low. 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 Terrain.
one. Gear down.
Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
Don't want to
Too
stall.
low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Here. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
Don't want to stall. Come on, baby. Fighter jet style. Flaps. Alright, here we go. Spoilers.
Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low.
We got you.
Terrain. Too low. 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 Terrain. Too low.
Let's keep
Terrain.
these spoilers out.
Too
We're gonna
low.
bring back our
Terrain.
speed.
Too low. Terrain. 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 Too low. Terrain.
Keep our
Too
spoilers
low.
out.
Terrain. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Flaps.
Alright, spoilers in. Full flaps. There we go. A little throttle. Just a tad. Actually, no throttle. There we go. Try to get this thing down soft. without floating. Thank you. Get down. Where's my callouts? There you go. Nose down. I didn't get any callouts there. They didn't help me. All right, now brakes. We're making this taxiway. Come on. We're still soft. Well, that's enough testing of this aircraft and simulator. My computer sucks. That's the end result. Can't even handle, what, -1 frames on maximum world objects. So, spoilers, flaps up. Yeah, pretty much. That sucks. I need a new computer. It's quite simple. And then we could have some serious fun. This plane is just beautiful, isn't it? One of the best things. One of the best pencils ever made. Why are you at my gate, bro? Come on, man. I was trying to go straight in. Don't make me go up in you. Don't make me go up in that. Alright, so we're gonna just show some landing replays quick. My friend is already on the way to me and I'm still here digging around. I gotta go, guys. Honestly, I gotta go. Our flight has been done. We've landed in New York quite a bit of time ago. We've just been testing some stuff here. I'm gonna have to go on World Objects Media high instead of medium or maximum. Buddy, buddy, I didn't want to start my APU. I'm not starting up my APU, okay? We're gonna go right into the ground, the GPU. Stall on idle. Brakes. I don't care if you have no power. Shut it down. Alright, now I'll put on my GPU. I know it's kind of late, but you know. Shut your mouth. Okay. So what did we learn from this? It's time to torch this computer. Done with it. And I'm blinding him with all my lights. Alright, so let's see if we can do landing replay. And then come out of landing replay. And see what happens. See if it still breaks. I took reshade out my sim because I think that was breaking. So my this plane. Look at that 3-point turn, boy. I'm scared. People are scared. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. See, I gotta get used to the height of this plane because it's so high. And the callouts I guess help, but like that, it didn't call out that last time. But it's just so high that I don't want to. I think my landing gears are gonna be on the ground. I want to slam it down, and then next minute it's floating. So that is my callouts. Alright, so that's our first landing. The second landing. Before we took off again. Come on, move it, move it, move it. Damn, frame is just jittering. The second landing. So that's the one I was just trying to get it down as fast as possible. Boom, on the ground. No wasting time. And then full brakes. Stomp on the no toes brakes. See as fast as we could stop. Couldn't make that first taxiway. But we definitely stopped before the second one. And then the first landing. Same runway. Let's see if we touch those trees. We came in so low. never low enough to touch the trees, but let's see. Did we clip that tree? Damn it. I was trying to cut my yard. Gotta held the nose up a little longer. Alright, so the second one we landed. We landed and then we took right back off. Right? We landed. So we landed. And we ran it right back up. Hear those engines roar. Touch and go. Come on. Let's go. Where's the power? Pull it up. It was just cool to see the landing gears like just free to weight. Free from weight. Like look at the first landing gear. Oof. Oof. So cool and the wheels hang. Was that door tripping just now? Okay. Okay. I have got to go, guys. Now my friend is here and not even ready. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Alright. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.